Hi everyone, and welcome to the latest edition of
Pompey Women Vlogs.
It's Deja Vu, as we're going back to Felixstowe and Walton for Ipswich Town versus Pompey, but this time in the league. So it's the second of a double header versus Ipswich Town today. You don't get many of these, do we, Abby?
No.
I was trying to think back. I don't think we've ever had one, I'm not really sure. But yeah, playing the same team back to back is pretty rare. A League Cup victory in extra time last week, and then this week it's League, a huge league game at the top of the table. We're going to talk more about it when we arrive, but for now, enjoy our travel montage. So we have arrived and the players are warming up. Now, Abby, it's a big game today, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'll put a copy of the league table up so you can have a look. So Pompey's sitting top on goal difference at the moment. And, you know, we've got some games in hand, and this is one of them, isn't it, Abby?
Yeah, well, yeah, so this is one of our games in hand, as you just said. So hopefully that this is a good chance to get a win today. And then if we win today, then we can put the pressure on hashtag and hopefully be at the clear of the top by hopefully 1 or 2 points. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, well, it'll be by 3 points,
Yeah,
won't
by
it?
3
So
points,
next
yeah.
week, we play Oxford away, another really tough game, but hashtag have a slightly easier game with Bees. So, but if we don't take the opportunity in the next 2 weeks and get at least 3 points, we could find ourselves back to second again. And I think it's got to the point in the season with 10 games left where the psychological side of being top actually has quite a big impact on the team below.
Puts a load of pressure on them, and then they hopefully people start to buckle, and you can see that.
Yeah, so you might look at the table and you're thinking, well, Pompey got games in hand, they could probably afford to lose one of the next 2, but I don't agree with that. We need to win every game we can. There's no guaranteed points in this league. We're probably going to need 7 or 8 wins to win the league from here in our last 10 games. You get them at every opportunity you can. You don't just wait and be like, oh, we'll wait for the easy games. No, you go every game, don't you?
Yeah.
So yeah, opportunity today for us to really make sure we're going to be top in over the next couple of weeks and really put that psychological pressure on hashtag. The lineup's out. I understand there's been 3 changes since the cup game last week, so let's see who's starting for Pompey today.
In goal, our captain, Hannah Horton, Nicole Barrett, Jazz Younger, Breva Castley, Izzy Collins, Georgie Freeland, Leeta Rutherford, Danny Lane, Daisy McLachlan, Emily Pittman and Sophie Quirk. Our subs today are Ella Wild, Ava Robotham, Annie Rolfe, Ali Hall and Ella Humphrey.
So there you go, there's your starting 11 today. That's not an 11 we've seen at all this season. We've had quite a solid 11, but as we're getting to the second half of the season, it becomes a squad game. We've said that so many times on the vlog. It's a squad game. So looking at that lineup, Danny Lane, Georgie Freeland in midfield, not 2 centre midfield pair that we've seen much of. Emily Pittman starting a game, a rare start for her.
Yeah.
Nicole returning to her role at right back. So the back line is pretty as you were, but other than that, there's quite a bit of change. No Emma Jones again in the squad. She's a big player for us. She's absent again. There's definitely some game changers, or finishers, I think, as Jay calls them, on the bench. Annie Rolfe. Well, all of them. I mean, look at them. Ella Wild, Ava, Annie Rolfe, Ali Hall,
And
Ella Humphrey. I mean, they can all come on and win a game for you. So the bench is really strong. And that lineup is, some players, you think of Danny Lane hasn't started a game in a while, neither has Emily, so some big opportunities for them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, excited.
To prove that they're worthy of starting games in the future. Yeah,
definitely, and yeah, it's an interesting lineup. I'm excited. I always get excited when players get their opportunity to come back in because they're always really hungry when they've had.
So they've always got like that fire.
Yeah, that fire to prove themselves.
Yeah.
And you can't get a much bigger game to prove themselves in this. I mean, Danny Lane, she hasn't really started too many games in the last few months. Yeah, I think she's our 3rd top goal scorer.
Oh wow, that's
so
that's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah, she's goals galore. And Emily Pittman was a right pain in the Ipswich bums last week when she came on and run that line. So yeah, excited about the lineup. So yeah, the players are warming up. We're minutes from kick-off, so let's see how the girls get on in the first half. Hey Will, get stuck here, don't block all this.
I'm not sure if they're like here over there, so you can like try to score that
Yes, get him! Come on! What a goal! Get him! Okay, half time here, Ipswich 0, Pompey 1. A half very much overshadowed by an injury to Jazz. Abby, what did you see?
Well, I mean, I saw it coming from like the wings, and like someone crossed it in, and then Jazz and this other person just went up in the air, and Jazz just went down straight away, and it just, yeah, she had to be carried off, and it did look really painful.
It doesn't look good. We're obviously not going to be showing the footage on the camera. It's not appropriate to do so, but yeah, we're hoping that's not too serious for Jazz. It's been a really bitty half. Neither side's got any rhythm going. The wind is whistling around. It's a bobbly pitch. Yeah. Neither side's passing it around much, are they? So yeah, big 45 for both teams. Let's see how the girls get on in the second half.
Come on! Go on, Thomas. Yeah. Come on. Oh! Maybe she's trying to block a break.
Okay, full time here. Ipswich 0, Pompey 1. Come on, what? That is a massive result for Pompey. God, we really had to graft that one out, didn't we, Abby?
Yeah, we did. I mean, it was a very scrappy game, but to be honest, scrappy games is what's going to win us the league and what champions do. So, I mean, it was good.
Yeah, you got
Couldn't really
different
string any passes together.
If you think of earlier in the season, like we've had some really big wins and we've had everything our own way, and then you come away to a title rival, and they are a really good side. They're a really good side. They made it really scrappy. They didn't give us any time on the ball, and you know, we had a big injury to a player, which does disrupt your flow, and we just had to knuckle down and grind that out. And it really was a huge 3 points. I'll put a league table up. You really feel that for the first time we've got 2 hands on the proverbial steering wheel towards that title now. We're in complete control of our own fate. We've just got to do the business over the last 9 games. Nicole Barrett and Sophie Quirk recently celebrated their 50th appearances, and we presented them with trophies to celebrate that. Yeah, just they were both massive today. The amount of defensive work Sophie had to do was, just so many players. Reva really stepped up today, especially when Jazz went off. Danny Lane's going back into that centre-back position.
She did quite well there.
Yeah, she did really well there. Leeta was immense in that centre midfield. My player of the match. She was immense as that holding midfielder.
Yeah, she was.
But yeah, God, I just couldn't take it, Abby.
Yeah, it's all coming back in now. You're like,
that
whoa.
added time.
Oh, I know. That added time is stressful. Like, they had this player coming down here, I don't know, whatever, constantly, and just set her balls through. Whenever it got in the box, you were like, ah!
Yeah, their number 17, Sophie something. She was excellent for them. She was really good. Okay, William, what did you want to say?
When me and Mum were playing with ball down there, the ball went right through my face and I saw what.
You nearly got hit by the ball?
Yeah, I nearly got hit.
Did you enjoy that today, Will?
Nearly
Are we gonna win? Nearly died.
Then in hospital.
Yeah, me too, in my heart attack. What a result though. Are we going to win the league?
Yes.
Okay. William said it. William was here first.
Well, how do you think Sophie Quirk played today?
Really good.
Your favourite player?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got the top right under here.
Oh, you got the Sophie top on. Yeah. Well, we're going to start heading home now. Another away game next week. Oxford away, another massive game. Yeah. As always, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Please like and subscribe. I can see from the analytics of our video that because we're getting so many likes and comments, our videos are being recommended to other people. So please keep liking and commenting.
And then we're getting more views, and then we're getting more people to support Pompey Women, which obviously is our aim with the whole vlogs anyway. So
yeah, it is. We've had amazing support, and the viewing figures have been amazing all season. So please keep supporting us, and let's get behind the girls for the last 9 games. And we know they can do it. Let's get right behind them. So as always, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Get in there. Get in there.